is a boy and a girl.
God is upstairs.
God is upstairs. God is
in heaven. He created.
Let me show you, Mommy.
Okay, go ahead.
God is upstairs. God is upstairs. See, Mommy?
Oh, okay. And he's the maker of everything. He made you and me and Mr. Andrew. Okay.
Andrew.
So Isaac and Rebecca, they loved God. Look, that's Isaac's sons. So Isaac and Rebecca, that's their mommy and daddy. Okay, you ready? So for a long time, they had no children. They couldn't have any children. That must have made Isaac and Rebecca sad. Isaac prayed to God, and he asked God to give them a baby. God answered their prayer.
God, to unpause.
No, thank you.
Excuse me.
Huh?
Mommy's reading.
Mommy's reading.
JC needs 30 seconds.
No, kick you, Mommy.
Okay. Rebecca was going to have a baby. Then God told Rebecca she was going to have twins. Rebecca and I were going to have 2 babies. That's what he's saying. Yeah. Okay. 2 babies were born. Finally, it was time for the babies to be born. The twins were both boys. They were very different from each other. The first boy was very red, and he was born first, you know? Just like you're born first.
Born?
Like when you come out of mommy, you were born. When's your birthday? May 23rd, 2013. Let me go, please. Thank you. JC, ready? So the first boy was very red, just kind of like you. You're a little red pumpkin. Okay, he had a lot of hair, and his name was Esau. Esau had a lot of hair all over his arms, all over his neck, his head.
Mommy.
So he had a lot of hair, okay? And his name was Esau. The other baby had smooth skin. His skin was so soft, and he was so delicate, and his name was Jacob. JC, no thank you.
His name is Jacob?
So, as they grew up, they were very different. They didn't look like each other. They didn't act like each other. They were completely different. Esau liked outside stuff and bow and hunting. JC, are you listening?
Yeah.
Okay. And Jacob likes to be near home, near his tent. He likes to cook with his mother, Rebecca. And, he was a quiet boy. Okay. So they were so happy God gave them their children. Okay, sit up, please. Thank you.
No space for Mommy.
So now we're going to watch a movie about them. Okay?
Unpause? Let me show you.
Okay, go ahead, unpause.
They're going to church.
Okay, we have to be quiet.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, Father.
I see that everyone is here. Shall we begin today's class?
Yes.
All right, but before we begin, who can tell me where we stopped yesterday?
You told us how God tested Abraham by asking him to sacrifice his son Isaac.
And did Abraham pass God's test?
Yes.
Isaac grew up, and he took charge of all his father's land and animals.
God tested Abraham by asking him to sacrifice his son Isaac.
I'll just leave it.
Abraham passed God's test.
Can you pass the
Yes.
candy?
Abraham was about to sacrifice Isaac, but then God stopped him.
And what did they sacrifice instead?
God gave them a ram. They found the ram with its horn locked in the bushes.
That's correct.
Which candy do you want?
And back to the story now. Isaac grew up and took charge of all his father's land and animals.
Did you hear that, Mommy?
Oh, episode 6.
Okay, class.
We would like to do problem 3 on the board.
Mommy.
Please don't be.
No, you just get that.
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome.
Okay, I can eat it now, Joe.
JC, quiet, please. Pay attention.
Father, we must find new land for the sheep to graze.
Oh, I must have missed this. 6. Oh.
Oh, each episode is a different.
Oh.
I see that everyone is here. Shall we begin today's class?
Yes.
All right, but before we begin, who can tell me where we stopped yesterday?
I wonder what I was
You
watching
told us how
yesterday.
God tested Abraham by asking him to sacrifice his son Isaac.
This is
And
probably
did
it.
Abraham pass God's
sure?
test?
Yeah,
Yes.
good look.
Father's land and animals.
Over there is a different
Okay.
topic.
Okay.
So this is definitely the one for Esau
okay.
and Jacob. So it's definitely one that you.
Okay.